Good morning. Jason asked me to speak to you briefly about stewardship. When we were searching for a church home about 3 years ago, we prayed for a body of believers whom we felt were called to love, to minister, and to be generous. In short, we were looking for a church family, one that we could fit in, one that we could use our time and our talents to help the group. So when we started attending, we realized that this was a welcoming church. You were so kind. And as we came and we visited here more often, we realized that this was a hands-on body whose members have a heart for missions, showing love by action, and also sometimes more importantly, by using Venmo. Then after about 6 weeks of visiting, one morning we came in and just miraculously we saw this choir forming over here. And Brad and I both like to sing. So then I thought, okay, they've got a choir. So I sat there and I thought, I wonder if I can listen to this choir every Sunday. Because there are churches that it's hard, I know Joanne probably understands, there are churches, it is hard to listen to the choir every Sunday. But this was not one of them because Ginger makes sure that we are pretty easy to listen to. I hope you agree with me. But if we don't, I guess I'm telling a story here. But anyway, so we joined the church because that was the thing that we were looking for. We were looking for a church that we could share our talents and our time and our finances. One of the most impressive aspects of Grace has been what I have seen, and that's the get-it-done attitude everybody has here. I've seen it several times, and I was talking to someone at one of the GAP events about this. This was the first year that we were available to volunteer for the yard sale. And so the first day I came in on Monday, I looked at that room and I thought, oh my heavens, there is no way we're going to be able to get all this done. But we did because we had several volunteers in the remodels and housewares. And because Claire and Jeff and some of the other people came and helped out, we got it all done. And then on Saturday, oh my goodness, the people that were here and the stuff that was bought in this room was filled with stuff. And Brad was in charge of cleanup in this room. And I thought, oh my gosh, we'll be here until 8 o'clock tonight. But I got finished with the housewares room and I came in here to help him, and it was all done. Because instead of 5 people that were on his committee, there were like 30 people. It was like everybody just knew what to do and they were just getting it done. And I love that attitude about this church. That was just one more thing that helped me realize that this was a good decision for us. In a prior church, we had a pastor who was not shy about talking about money at all. He knew that that was what made the church work. And he used to say when people would join the church, he said, there are 3 things I want you to do. And the first thing, I want to share that with you because I think it applies to all of us and all members, not just new members. One of the things he used to say was, be here when you're here. And that means, sorry. I'm a former teacher, so I don't really think I need this microphone. But anyway, whatever. I'll try to stay right here. I don't do that very well. But anyway, I'll try to stay right here. He said, be here when you're here. And that meant come when your family is here. Come regularly and establish a regular habit of being here, attending. The second thing he used to say is join a small group. And even though we're a small church, there are lots of small groups that you can become involved in. And that helps us get to know each other as a family. It's not only volunteering our time for missions activities, but sometimes it's just hanging out with each other. And in that time, we can share our talents, we can share our time, and we can share our joys and our sorrows, which is very important. But number 3 was the one he always said to everybody, and he phrased it this way: help us carry the load. And in what he meant was, help us carry the load not only in mission work, but in our finances. Because if we don't all give to the church won't be here very long. And we all want the church, we have a life wish for our church. And so this is the time, Jason asked me to speak about, this is the time that we try to set aside each year for us to be able to count on our offerings and count on some financial resources. He tells me that there are last year there are 140 giving units. Of the 140 giving units last year, we received 99 pledges. The Stewardship Committee is asking each family unit to look at our personal budget and pray about an amount we can commit to giving to Grace next year. You ask me, well, why is it important for us to commit? Why do I need to fill out a pledge card? I do give, but why do I need to commit to that? Well, it's like a contract, but this contract can be broken. And it also gives our committees a number in which we know they know that they can act upon. We want Grace to be on a sound financial footing. We want to give to our missions activities, and we have a life wish for the church. This action also helps our committees to dream about possibilities. And we want our committees and our church to dream big. What can we do? If we have this amount of money, what can we do to further our mission? I'd ask you to please join Brad and me in completing a pledge card and committing a portion of your finances to help further our outreach at Grace. If you have never, ever filled out a pledge card, please get one this year and make a concerted effort to discuss with your family members to fill out that form, and importantly, bring it back and return it by November 3rd. Just get it done. The act of being generous is not only biblical, it feels good to be part of something big. Please help us carry the load.